to our first YouTube video. I'm super excited because I wanted to do this for so long, and actually this was the idea of my business partner Josh, which is my husband too as well. I'm super happy to be creating these vlogs and sharing with you two alone some tips as a small business owner that I wish I knew before. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you know more about tips, anything related to small business, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll be sharing those with you. Well, like you can see in the background, we live in rural area here in Raglan, and that's why my business is called Raglan Candles. And behind me is my candle studio, which I will do a tour in another video, but basically today I was just take you for a really short video blog. And when also we are going to be labeling some candles, I will be packing a couple of orders and also telling you about a new product that I am going to launch very soon, but you will be the first ones here in YouTube to know about that. So thank you so much for following along, and let's start this video. Okay guys, I know this is going to be a vlog, but first I'm just checking up. Always in the mornings I check up that the Instagram, my Instagram page, which is Raglan Candles, I will leave it here, is not with messages or something that I need to reply before doing anything else. Normally in the mornings I do is checking website, checking Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, all other platforms I have like TikTok and stuff. I check my videos and see the performance about that, so I make sure that I don't have anything that I need to reply urgently or something. So for example, this is my Raglan Candles Instagram. I don't know if you can see there. Look, here is the latest videos and reels. So if I go here, I just want to make sure that I reply to the comments. So in this case I did so that is all good. I did actually before starting this video. Sometimes when we create a small business, we think that everything will need to be things that we need to pay. But in reality, there's a lot of social media that you don't need to pay for being in their platform. For example, starting with, I think the most popular, the one that I use the most is Instagram. Well, I use it. Facebook is free, so we have a Facebook too as well. Pinterest is free, so TikTok, and now recently we are here in YouTube. Okay guys, I have to reply some emails here, and I don't know if you've seen, but a favorite star, so I know that I have to give a follow-up or probably need to reply ASAP. Well, I'm using Gmail and that is what works for me. But let me know what you do when you have to reply to a person, what you do, you put it as a pending, or probably you will create a label or something. But I do is this because it's easy to see, because if I put it in a label it will be a little bit complicated and probably I will forget. But I do this so I know that I need to reply to these people. Okay guys, well, like you can see here, we are in our Raglan Candle studio. Look at that beautiful sign. By the way, my husband Josh, which is my business partner of Raglan Candles too as well, he's an electrician, so he did all that kind of stuff with the lights and those things here, and of course there, which I really love. Okay, if you hear that sound, it's because Miko, which is one of my cats, is here looking around. Miko, what are you doing? I know in the background it's a little bit messy, but probably today I will be cleaning it. Now it's Monday, so you know I have to make sure that everything is ready for this coming week. And also I am planning a winter sale too as well that I am going to do, like a mid-winter sale. We usually don't do sales, so yeah, that is what I am going to do and probably organize. I just wanted to say guys that, like you can see, my studio is now huge. Before we used to have a little studio, even half of this space, and we outgrown, and that's why my husband and I built this beautiful space here. I wish one day And I hope one day we will be even more big and we are going to move to another bigger studio, a bigger warehouse. But it's enough for all what I do. In my case, it's just by myself. And sometimes when I have a lot of work, I contract my mother-in-law. She helps me sometimes when I have full work or when I need to do a lot of preparation and those things of candles pouring and stuff. So now you are going to come with me and I am going to check off the candles I did yesterday. And it's a triple wick candle, which I already tested, and the test was all good, which I'm super happy. And we are going to be launching this probably around the 20th of August. And look at this. Look at this very beautiful creation. Comes with a wooden lid. So look at that, very beautiful. And we normally stamp this, but we don't stamp it with an ink. We stamp it with an iron that we have. And well, not just that, but also it's very minimal because I don't put any sticker on here. It's just here, which is not a sticker, is the iron thing. So yeah, I did two in my stock because I normally like to build a stock ahead of time. It consumes me a lot of time making these triple scented soy candles, but if I do it with time, I won't be rushing on orders. I also have this type of tin candles. I normally just use cotton wicks. My triple scented candles, they are cotton wicks too as well, but I will have a range very soon that I will have X wood wicks, which are not very popular here in New Zealand, and that is why I want to stand out from the rest of the candles. And here is another thing, guys, that I would like to share. Another tip is that sometimes when we create a small business, we see others work, and it's perfect. For example, Pinterest. But also, guys, make sure that you are just inspiring your creation based on those pictures, but don't copy them. So make sure that when you are starting a small business, guys, you do it from zero, but you do it in a right way. For example, when I started my business 3 years ago, I didn't know that Pinterest exists. I didn't know that Pinterest exists, but Pinterest was there ages ago. But I've heard of that, but I never look inspiration in Pinterest. I think now many businesses that do that, and that is what I say, that it's good to see for inspiration or look for inspiration but not copy it. Because the other day I was looking into Pinterest to see some diffusers, because here in Bridal Candles we are not having diffusers yet, but I am developing the scent, I am developing my formula and those things. And so I want to look like for inspiration and those things. And I was very surprised, guys, to see like 3 or 4 photos that are exactly the same as 3 or 4 brands here in New Zealand that have the same design. Actually, the same design. I wish I could put it here. Like a photo of the real company and the photo of the person who copied here in New Zealand. Me, that as a small business can see the difference, imagine the customers. That's why I say, guys, that it's good to have or to look for inspiration, but not being a copycat at the same time. And that's why, guys, you have to make sure that all you do, candles or any other thing, has to be unique. So what I am going to do now is I am going to label this, but in this case my customer is a real estate agent, so she said to me that she wanted her own stickers on it. Well, I'm going to do that now, and let's do it together. I'm going to wear my apron. I always wear my apron here. I will start putting these tin candles. Actually, this is in lotus, bergamot, and musk. It's really nice. It's one of my most popular, actually, by the way. So I'm going to be putting this here. I have to, actually this client ordered 10, but I already sent them 3 because they need it urgently. So I am going to do just 7, and I will print the stickers and then I will put it here. I will clean it and then we will finish this. Another tip that I would like to say too while we are waiting for the computer to start is that sometimes when we start a business too as well, we might think that everything will be expensive to make. It doesn't have to be the case. For example, in my case that I am talking that I am going to print a sticker, I have a really good printer. I think that will help you lots. An HP OfficeJet Pro A620. And this is a really good printer, guys, and like I say, you can start with a really good printer because you can print your own stickers. Yes, even though in my case I use this from Avery. Probably you already heard about Avery. Avery is in Australia and is in New Zealand too as well. Probably in Australia you might find it that Avery is a little bit cheaper, but in my case for New Zealand, the shipping and all those things doesn't work out quite right. So that's why I buy my own Avery stickers and I print them. Just I make sure that the dimensions that I want. In my case, my HP is printer is an inkjet, so I have to make sure that is that, and I will show you. The page you need to go if you are using the Avery. So you will go here where it says design and print. So you will click in here and then you will log in your account. If you don't have one, of course you have to create one. But while this loads, there it is. This is my name. Hi Vanessa. And also here I have all my saved projects. But in this case, like is a custom sticker for a client, 62 per 89 mm, and I am going to put this template code into here where it says quick search. So, and then we put search, and when you search, guys, look at this, it will appear all the type of designs for this type of sticker. So for example, you have the already fragile, you have a name brand, you can put here, place your text, place your logo, you can choose, but in my case I already have the design, so I'm going to select this one and I'm going to select my design, and then I'm just proceed to do it. Last boxes in finishing to put these boxes together for these candles. Look how beautiful it looks. At the same time, when I'm doing this, I make sure that I am putting everything on our Raglan Candle social medias. People really like seeing behind the scenes. They really like to connect with the people. So even if you can talk with them in these stories, they will really love it. So here I am showing what pretty much I am doing here in this video, which is packing this personalization order for a client. So that is what I always do and what I always recommend to you do it too. I just wanted to say, and the last tip that I think will be really good when you start a small business is to endure and be consistent. Sometimes we'll find people on the way that are not helpful, even though can be our family or can be our friends or even another people that can mock on us and say that our business is not going to be succeed, many in the market, things like that. And just make sure that those comments don't affect you, because they are going to cause stress on you and you are going to make your small business not enjoyable. And when we create a small business, guys, it's because probably we cannot find a work, or it's difficult out there, or simply because you really love something and you want to share that or your creations with your clients, with new customers. So that will make really good impact on your brand. And just remember to keep going, be yourself, be unique, be authentic. Really very important thing behind a small business, because Raglan Candles, my candle business, is something I love to do, and it takes me where I am now. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to see anything related to small business, tips, recommendations, and everything here in our YouTube channel. Remember to comment, like, share. See you in the next one.